these eyes at my troubles and worries? You want to take a walk down a road into my life to see what I see, looking through these eyes. Do you really want to see what lies beneath? Do you really want to see what it takes for you to become me? Do you think that you can handle the emotion inside, the screams from this pain and the horror of the cries? Do you think you are ready for these lows and these highs, the rage and the hate that comes with an endless supply? But each day I awake, I put on a disguise, knowing this could be my last, so I say my final goodbyes. You see, I pull up my pants and put a clip in my pocket. I reach for my pistol when I pull the hammer back and lock it. See, this is how we live and die by the shell. It's just another day in a life of hell. Do you really think that you can handle being me? Why would you judge something that you cannot see? Maybe you don't understand and you can't comprehend the feelings that we feel upon reaching the end. With each new day, it's nothing but the day before. We can't find freedom because we're fighting a war. And while you are at home with your happy thoughts of the needful, we're flirting with death, dying using a needle. And I hear you brag and boast of how you're proud to be alive. You've got a lovely little family and that storybook life. But you wouldn't have a clue or a place to begin, and you wouldn't know where to start in this life of sin, and you really can't see what lies within. You see, we got to get high, and it doesn't matter how or why, and it doesn't even matter when. We're just trying to survive, fighting off thoughts of suicide, and demons surround me until I screamed until the end. Now, I'm not trying to shake you, and these words are not meant to offend, for we are all just people faulted with confusion, bad judgment, misconception, a false step with blurry illusion. Satan's assault on our mind and our head. Follow me to reality, cause I'm flatlined, I'm dead. For this life of addiction, it's not like it was selected, and becoming an addict was not my objective. We did not choose to become who we are, and we did not choose to live with these scars. And we may never know how many will receive this disease, and I'm hoarse from the screams of saying, God, please, why me? You see, this body's under siege, and it's an epidemic in crisis. Our minds are Satan's fortress, and our souls are lifeless. And within these words, the emotion is not written, but this is a way of life. The hate is endless. For this life of hell, I did not rehearse, and the pain of this life is far deeper than these words. And you say that it's a choice, it's something we choose, but that is not true. You are totally confused. We feel we are useless and our lives are destroyed, falling victim to casualty. As the demons deploy, we become puppets, and who's pulling strings? Keep your fire from a fuse, pop, pop, bang. Families are ruined and lives are torn, and some of us will never shelter this storm. We did not choose this life of the wicked, and we did not choose to become addicted. We lose faith in the world, and in God we've lost belief. And that's why I've never cared that I was possibly injecting HIV. You see, the deeper the addiction, it's no longer a thrill as death becomes real. We rob and steal and even shoot to kill, and many times defined as a choice. It's something we choose. This is a war, man. It's our lives that we lose. You see, I was creeping the streets, searching for that next binge, and I've always been down to get my revenge. There's no alibi for the drive-by, the body bags, and the bloodshed, just because a hater twisted up the words that I said. You see, I'm not leaving out the fist fights, bar fights, broken bones, the works, or even foaming at the mouth, the quiver, shaking, spasm, seizures, and the jerks. Man, they have labeled me schizophrenic, manic, depressive, bipolar, and ADD. And I didn't even know the chick in the back bedroom that just OD'd. I'm a menace to society. I'm like a rat in a cage. I'm wearing bracelets of iron and I'm wrapped in chains. I've been locked up behind bars like 20 times. I got 2 arms full of scars. Lord, give me a sign. Where does it end? Is it even worth it? Because I'm beat up and tired of working for the serpent. Satan's trickery, fraud, and deceit appear to be gifts, but this is not a game, a joke, a rumor, or a myth. There's a train called addiction, and I'm a witness to deception. And you can stomp the compass because it doesn't change directions. We labor on tracks of death. We're chained to the train of addiction. I just said that, right? side, a one-way ticket on a suicide ride. We've been beaten and kicked, abused, bruised, and raped. There's nowhere to run and there's no escape. We can't find a door, so we fight and scrap. We can't find an exit, we're caught trapped. There's a hole in her heart and holes in her chest, a hole in her stomach, but some are in her head. It's caused from the hate, the hurt, and the rage, and there's even blood from where we bled. Engaging to battle an invisible enemy, I was swinging like